Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy. P-Funk, thinking right in my living room where I do what I do for you. Today, writing 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with a message of the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving them. I see you tuning into receiving them. We doing a good thing. I appreciate you also. Let's go. Right Thinkers' mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get to know yourself a little bit better. It's time to go see Uncle Leroy too. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily, because it's a way of life. You have to do it daily. It will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the goal of all right thinkers. My job, that's my mission, is to get you to do just that. Know yourself with knowledge of self. Let's go. The question, that's the mission. And I'm on it. This is a question. You should be on it. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. Excuse me. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can wake you up. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I got the knowledge to do just that. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Because I got something in my eye. All right, loose eyelash. Can't stand it. Here you go. Now, about to get fun. Right thinkers, let's talk about, I'm a truth teller. I'm speaking for myself. But this is about knowing the truth, they say, sets you free. Knowing the truth don't set you free. Living the truth will. Let's talk about that. Let's address this issue about telling and doing. It's two different things. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of so-called truth finders and tellers, but I see very few truth livers. Excuse me. Every Sunday, I watch all these high-profile preachers talk a good game. I don't know none of them personally, but I know my pastor. He walked the walk. I can vouch for that one. The rest of them I can't speak for, but I don't see a whole bunch of walking the walk if they talk the talk. I watch all the truth tellers again every Sunday. They talk about the truth. Yeah, they give you a good sermon, but are they living the truth? I'm around a lot of spiritual people. I'm around a lot of churchy people, but I had an idea about them people, and sour taste in my mouth because I don't like people to say one thing and do something else. I need you to say this and do this. When they don't come together, I gotta, gotta look at you a little different now. So, yeah, I listen and I hear some truth, but I also watch and I see very little truth. I'm an observer, but I'm not a judge. I don't judge anyone but myself, and I'm hard on me. But I see all faults and flaws, even mine. I'm not that naive to not see my own. That's why I work on them. I strengthen them. That's what I do for me, for you. I live my truth. In order to teach others, I have to show them truth all the time. I can't be truthful every now and then. I can't be truthful when it's convenient. Living it means that's what you do. That's what I do for you. Why I live my truth. I cannot, in all earnest, talk that right thinking, self righteous, and then don't live it. That's just me. I'm just saying. So I'm big on that. Yeah. Perfect segue. I'm big on proof positive of what you know to be true. So I live it to show you this is what I do. It's called transparency, just in case. But yeah, if you talking it, you should be walking it. As a spiritualist, aka self master, truth is in the spirit. The spirit is knowing. And once you know, you can live what you know. You can't live, and I can't teach you what I don't know. Very important. I learned now after searching for the truth. When I found the truth and I understood it for what it was, I proved it personally for myself. I began to hoop and holler and rant and rave and teach anybody who wanted to listen. That's where Right Thinking started. I see my first show. Wow. But yeah, truth sets you free when you live it. Not because you know it, not because you believe it. Unless you're living it, you're still not free. Where am I down here now? To know the truth and not live the truth is just as bad as not know the truth. That's what I'm saying. If you know the truth, they say if you knew better, you do better. So if you know the truth and you ain't living by the truth, do you really know it? Because you ain't showing it. That's what transparency is all about. Right thinking philosophy teaches you spiritual truth about you. It's up to you to live it for yourself and experience that point of nihas, which we tell you to reach when you become spiritual enlightened, when you come face to face with yourself, aka God. You never see his face, but when you have that concept, when you figure it out, when the light bulb go off, wow, yes. That's what I want all my right thinkers to have that experience, the mystical experience, the awakening. Nihas. Okay? It's our word, meaning the highest level achievement as a human being becoming godlike. Wait a minute. Okay, you first have to learn the truth. This is education. If our education system was based on truth, we wouldn't have all these problems. I ain't going there, but yeah, you have to learn the truth to live the truth. I do both. In order to do this, you have to do this. Learn it, live it. You can't live it without learning it. And if you learn it and don't live it, it's no use. Excuse me. Like praying without works. Useless. I ain't going there. But yeah, having knowledge is the key to freedom. That knowledge is of self. Where am I? Yeah, truth. Okay. Truth is what, excuse me. Yeah, okay, here you go. Knowledge is learning truth. And living by those truths, that's what right philosophy will teach you to do just that. And when you do that, you will become free. Why? Because you implementing what you believe and what you know and proving it by living it. That's how you become free. Spiritually. Where was that? Yeah, okay. Here you go. Yeah, okay, right here. Truth is what frees you from the bondage of what? Ignorance. You only are bound by ignorance or what I call the well-dressed lie. Misled religion. I ain't going that route, but that's what I call it. Truth has to be obtained, learned by those who want it and who will use it to free themselves, to better themselves. Bettering yourself, freeing yourself, discovering yourself, all those are the same thing. Knowing thyself. See the similarities there? You see the nims, you see the homonyms. We all say different, but it means the same thing. You remember nims, don't you? Mama nim, aunt nim, the nims. Funny joke, I ain't going there right now. Oh yeah, I gotta get back to the lesson. All right. Yeah. Okay, ignorance is being devoid of truth, aka knowledge of self, God. If you are atheist or claim atheist because you don't believe in God, it's a waste of time. Okay, I'm not going there, but truth frees you from that ignorant state of mind. That's what I'm explaining to you. If you're ignorant to God, then you don't have a clue about truth. So that's a you problem. Knowing God, watch this, is the truth. Believing you know God is not truth. There's no truth in belief. You got to get that belief well founded in something that is truth. That's why we based our ancient concepts on Maya, which represents truth. Why? Because it represents everything that's good, positive, and it gives you a choice to do this or that. We all are told from birth early life, believe in God. God this. Yes, but truth is knowing him for yourself. They don't teach us that part. They leave that out. You got to figure it out for yourself. I'm embarrassed to say this. It took me a long time to figure that one out. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna put the number out there, but I felt better when my pastor told me Moses took a little longer, but that's not the story. But when you have belief, okay, that's baby. That's baby food. Belief is good, but you don't know nothing. It's cool. But when you grow up, you need substance. You need knowledge. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna go no further. Believing in God and having faith in God is not enough to make you worship him. You need to know him, understand him, have experienced him, so you can pay homage, respect, and all praise to him. Not in just belief. Won't cut it. 100% belief, no such thing. If your belief, watch this, is well grounded, if your belief is not well grounded in truth, which we know that to be Maya, I don't know what y'all call it now, you will always seem a little, little wobbly. I don't know. No, when you stand on Maya, you're firm, you're straight, you're committed. I'm not budging. So you can stand on your beliefs. That's fine. I stand on my truth. If you're okay, you go. My knowledge of God or my belief in God is well grounded. That's why I live right. I understand, I get it, so I profess it and I live it. Why? I know it. I study, I learn. That's what I do for you. Last one, right thinking philosophy is what will free you. Why? If you put your work in to know yourself. It takes work. It don't just pop up, it don't just happen. Put the work in. I do every day. You could too. I'm free to live my life on my terms. That's right thinking philosophy. And that's what it do for you. It'll put you in the driver's seat, so to speak, of your destiny. You in control of you. If you're not in control of you, like a ship on the ocean just out there, and whatever wind, when you know you're going, is a bad wind. Why? It could push you in any direction they want. You don't really know where you're going. Grab that rudder, hold tight, and study the course. Something like that. Did you know the Egyptians created the boat? Little tidbit. All right, here you go. I know what will free you from ignorance. Knowledge. That's knowing thyself and having right thinking philosophy as a useful tool to teach you about you, and you can better yourself and go from an ignorant state of not knowing to a knowledgeable state, enlightened state of knowing. That's all it is. I know that there's other ways to know the truth, and there's plenty of ways to know the truth. I say it all the time, but I know the right thinking philosophy way works for me, and if you practice it and implement it, it'll work for you too. I know myself because I took the time to learn and master myself with right thinking philosophy. You can do the same. That's why I'm giving it to you. Last one. I'll give you the truth. You have to take it and live it for yourself. That's right thinking philosophy. That's why I do what I do for you. You can take it from there. I'll be back. Stay tuned. I got more.